Hello there, and welcome to Slice of the Paranormal yet again.
Hello. Nice to be here.
I'm Ryan. This is Christy. This is Steve.
Hello.
We do this thing weekly where we talk about paranormal stuff, go to these places, check them out, to eat pizza, drink beers, or drinks, haunted places.
Yeah, we don't drink beer. We drink hard liquor usually.
Usually liquor.
Mixed drinks.
Yeah.
Typically not beer.
Not beer.
Sometimes beer.
What else? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and this week we're going to be talking about The Office, the TV series.
That's
Nice.
right.
Like I saw
Scranton,
online
Pennsylvania.
that there was this like The Office tour where you could go around Scranton and see all the sites in the show, and I was like, well, that's kind of cool, but how can we make it darker?
Right.
You know, like how can we slice the paranormal this whole thing? So we decided to find out all the ghost sites that are connected to The Office.
I love it. I'm so excited to talk about it again.
Yeah, for this episode, I'm wearing.
Well, before we get there, we also review pizza places while we're in these places.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
that
checked
we
out a
do.
pizza place and we'll review it at the end.
Yeah.
So
And thanks to our sponsor, Cup of Code.
we love everything that you guys do for us.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Steven. You
That's
want to talk
all right.
about your T-shirt?
Oh yeah, I wanted to point out something very noticeable. Ryan and I are dressed for this event. I mean,
I got me. Yep.
he's wearing a Cooper's Seafood T-shirt from Scranton. I'm wearing a Poor Richard's Pub T-shirt from Scranton. So, Christy, you are not wearing a Scranton T-shirt. What are you wearing?
I'm not. I am wearing a T-shirt that I got at the Bigfoot Camping Adventure out in Farmington, PA.
Nice.
That's right.
3 weeks ago, I
You went
believe
and represented
it was.
for us.
I did,
Steve
and I
and
had
I
a
weren't able
great
to go.
time. Met a lot of really cool people. And funny enough, me and Jill, of course, we got there way after hours because we were driving 4 hours to
You're
get
so
there.
timely. I can't imagine.
It's a haul.
Well, it was the first day of school, so Jill wanted to make
Okay.
sure that her son had a good day and everything before we left. So we went. We got there probably around midnight 30, 1 o'clock.
Wow.
And the gate was closed. The lift arm was
To get
closed.
in the
to get in
camping place.
and the office was closed. And we're like, "Ooh, crap! What are we gonna do?"
Yeah.
So like we drove up and the arm wouldn't go up, and then we drove to the office. Nothing. We went back to the arm. We're like just sitting there, like, what are we gonna do? Happened to look over to my left side and saw some people out in a cabin, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go ask them. So I got out of the car, I walked over. I was like, hi, can you guys help me? And this guy comes walking out. He's like, oh, what's going on? And I said, well, we're here for the Bigfoot camping adventure. We're vendors, and we got here late, and we can't get in. We don't have the code to get in. He's like, oh, yeah, no problem. He's like, just tell your friend to drive around, and I'll punch the code in for you.
Oh, so he was the guy?
So, no.
No?
So, I was like, well, I'm Christy, by the way. He's like, oh, I'm Willie. Nice to meet you. And he's like, yeah, we'll be here too. Just come down and see me tomorrow. We'll be in that big tent with the that looks like a circus tent.
Yeah.
It was actually Willie from Mountain Monsters.
Ah.
So he is the
Willie.
trap builder. He is the one who makes all the traps to trap the mountain monsters.
This is the as seen on TV.
Yeah. So he let us in, and he was super sweet. Went up and saw him the next day, and gave him a koozie. So for helping us out, he was really, really nice.
Nice.
That's awesome.
It was awesome. But that leads me into my T-shirt. So the T-shirt came from the vendors who were sitting next to us. It's called Lotus Prints and Tees.
Okay.
April is the owner. They do great work, and I really like the shirt. I thought it was adorable.
Cute little Sasquatch.
Little Sasquatch says, "If can't, I'm not coming if I can't bring my jackalope." So she does
Nice.
her own designs too. So
That's
really
cool.
So yeah, it was a really fun time. We met a lot of really great people.
That's awesome.
That's why I have this shirt on, and you guys have Scranton shirts on.
Ah.
It's okay,
We really appreciate
We're
you
at least
going.
all representing people that we've interacted
Yeah.
because of the podcast,
Right.
and I love that. Because I think we should
True
always
story.
be reaching out to other people
Mm-hmm.
because there's so many people in this field and the cryptid world. We're learning quickly
Yes.
that there's a huge
large audience.
Yeah.
group of people that travel together.
Yeah.
So back to
So we're going to Scranton for the office.
we're going to Scranton for the office. So I figured when we went there, we kind of followed their list.
Who's there?
Scranton's list. Scranton has
Pennsylvania.
and I'm
The
gonna
office tour thing he was
the
talking
office
about.
tour.
I just
I'm
didn't
gonna,
know who.
I'm gonna link
I
it
didn't know if it was
into.
like,
Oh,
you know what I mean? underground?
I'm going to link it into our description of this video.
Okay.
So that people can go to the website and download the same thing that we had and be able to do just the office tour.
Right.
Now, if you like what you see on the episode, you could take some of the extra knowledge we give you.
Right.
And see some of the ghost stuff if that's where your heart takes you.
Our tour is a little bit different than the Scranton tour.
Our tour is a little bit different.
We deviate some places.
We deviate. We add alcohol. We add ghost,
And
murders.
pizza.
Pizza's on the tour.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Of course
already
it
on the
is.
tour on this one. So,
yeah,
we had
that's
to go to Alfredo's, the good pizza. So, we started this with getting a group shot. We went to the Story of Us mural, which is located at 503 Lackawanna Street. That was that really long one.
Oh, yeah.
Where it has all the characters.
Yeah.
This is literally the only office mural recognized by NBC, Peacock, and the show's actors.
Huh.
So every other mural that we saw,
They're like, no.
they're
We
they're
don't
not
recognize
official.
that.
Who is that?
Yeah. I couldn't even recognize it.
Yeah, like no, and I mean, there's some really good murals. We've
Yeah,
seen
that Dwight
others.
Schrute one's really good.
They don't recognize him. Not official. That's what they're saying. These
Yeah.
aren't official.
No, and that mural was fairly new. It was created in 2023 by a thing called Hagopian Arts.
A thing.
A group
Okay,
created
artists.
that. A group of artists created that just in 2023. So I mean, it's 2 years old.
Yeah.
That's cool.
People love that show, The Office. Like, it hangs on. People still love it.
I still watch it all the time.
It's funny though, like
it's on, I watch
it's one of those things that people either love it or they hate it because it's got such a unique humor and kind of a dry humor.
Yeah.
Some people just don't attach to it, and then there's others like me.
Yeah.
And my daughter loved it.
Did you guys watch the original one?
I did
UK
not,
version?
but I've heard that it's also really really good.
Yeah. I started watching it. It just wasn't the same for me.
I think for me, when I first started watching The Office, I didn't watch it from the beginning, and I had just caught a few episodes here and there, and I wasn't really into it.
Okay.
And once it became on streaming, I was able to go back from the beginning and watch it.
I
and
love the
that-
continuous storyline.
It makes such a big difference. It really gets you
Oh yeah.
in the characters, and so I think if you watch it from the beginning, it's hard not to like.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, I love that. The second stop on this is the Penn Paper Tower. Okay,
Penn Paper Tower.
We went to the Penn Paper Tower. This is the fictional site of Dunder Mifflin, and it was actually called the Pennsylvania Paper and Supply Company, and it's at 215 Vine Street in Scranton.
Big old building.
Now, this building has a tower, and it said pen paper on the one side of it, and they actually added Dunder Mifflin to the other part of the tower, so that when people take pictures of it now, they can see Dunder Mifflin.
Pretty cool.
Now,
Scranton's accepting it.
yeah, and it appears in the opening credits. Now, the guy that played Jim here is John Krasinski. And
should've let him.
the opening credits of The Office, he actually filmed with him a carload of his friends, kind of like we do when we travel around and just film stuff. That's what he did.
Just went out and
they
filmed
just went
Scranton.
out and filmed that whole opening sequence.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
So it was kind of like just to get a feel of Scranton, I guess.
Well, he's a big director now.
And they used it. So you see that as one of the things that you see in the opening credits.
That's cool.
If you go when the site is open, I think it's only open Monday through Friday. In their lobby, they have a whole bunch of office memorabilia.
Oh, okay.
So we went there on the weekend, so we couldn't go in.
Yeah.
But if you go there during the weekdays, like if you don't have a 9-to-5 job, I say hit it up and go in.
If you're a real Office fan, you want to check it out.
Yeah, if you're a real Office fan, you have to check that out. Then we had to go to what was formerly the Steamtown Mall. Because, which is at 300 Lackawanna Avenue, because that's where the Scranton welcomes you sign is,
Right.
which is also seen in the opening credits. So Christy and I went there. We, of course, took our obligatory, selfies
Yeah.
with Scranton what is it called? Scranton welcomes you sign.
I don't have that one here, but I do have us in front of the Boscovs there.
Well, that I'm going to get to that.
Sorry.
The welcomes you sign. We didn't get a picture of you there because he beelined it towards the
The
store,
toy store.
that had all this Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so we didn't get a group
Right.
shot there.
Ryan,
Ryan screwed that up.
And that
so.
sign used to be along the road, right? Didn't you say
It
that?
was along the road. They had to move it because of the office gaining popularity.
Right.
There were so many people stopping near it that they had to that they were, it was dangerous.
Right, yeah.
For traffic to be going by and people parking.
Yeah, because we would have stopped and got a picture there.
Yeah, we
if
would have
it was
totally
still
done
there. Yeah.
So the sign has been moved to the marketplace, the Steamtown Mall. Now, because we're there in honor of the office, Slice of the Paranormal, i.e. myself and Ryan, had to take Christy to Boscovs in honor of Women's Appreciation. Because Michael Scott did that in season 3, episode 22. They took all the women to Boscovs for Women's Appreciation. And
Are you assuming I'm a woman right now?
I am. And I want you to know that you should be mad at us because we ripped you off. In that episode, I didn't even realize it, but they also got an Annie Ann's pretzel. So we owe you an Annie Ann's pretzel of your choosing.
Don't want it. Don't care for him.
Not him.
Oh, really?
No.
Not an
your
Annie
thing.
Ann's fan?
Nope.
Oh, my. That's rough.
I know. Sorry.
So, you guess we don't have, we're saving ourselves, what, $5?
Yep.
Something like that.
Maybe
can eat
more.
it.
Probably more, but yeah.
Maybe we could get Annie Ann's pretzels for us in honor of Women's Appreciation
There you
Month.
go.
So the next stop was the Dwight Schrute mural, and that's at 1138 Caboose Avenue in Scranton. And there was
Not recognized by The Office,
but
but very
recognized.
recognizable as The Office.
But it's a very good image, I
it's a
think,
good one.
of Dwight. Now, that was hard for us to get an image of because there were cars,
Yep.
butted up right to his chin. So
Yeah, you can see a car in this picture.
it was a little bit of a bummer. And the quote that is listed on the tour is "Identity theft is no joke, Jim," from Dwight Schrute.
Yeah.
So because that's an unofficial mural, I think that's
Oh,
that
because
fits
it's
very
unofficial.
fitting.
That's a good episode, too.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Where he does that to him.
Oh, yeah. They're all good.
Yeah, right. So then we get to so far no ghost. All right.
No ghost yet.
I'm
Yeah, what's
getting
going on?
it.
I was
Office
wondering,
stuff.
when are we going to get to the good stuff?
Gonna get to ghost.
Okay.
I promise. So then we go to Scranton City Hall, which is at 340 North Washington Avenue. Now, this
it?
is the site
I think that's it.
that has the world's largest Dundee Award right inside the main
Yeah.
entryway. And it was presented by to Scranton by NBC's Peacock in honor of the show being there. So the City Hall has appeared on the opening credits, the Dundee's episode, which is season 2, episode 1, and Michael's Last Dundee's season 7, episode 21.
All right.
So those are the episodes. If you want to see this building, watch those episodes. You're going to see it. Oh, but it's also in all the opening credits.
Right.
So while we're there at Scranton City Hall, I want to deviate a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is where I'm adding a stop. While we're in Scranton, they didn't add this, and I honestly don't know why. The AV Restaurant and Lounge is at 320 Penn Avenue. Now, there's an episode that The Office talks about it and goes there, and that is when it was called the Banshee Pub. So it was a traditional Irish pub.
Yeah.
This building was once Eisner and Sons dry goods store, which later turned into the Banshee Club. Now, it was rated the most haunted restaurant in Pennsylvania by the Food Network in 2019.
Oh, wow.
in 1918 during the influenza epidemic. The basement was used as a morgue.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll stir some stuff up.
People claim to feel icy drafts in this place. There's also an old man is seen dressed in black and is seen sitting in this building. And there's also a young girl's ghost who is seen climbing the stairs from the first floor to the second floor. Now, how this ties into the office, besides just being, pretty close. Pam Beasley, the second one in, she claimed to see a ghost when she was at the Banshee Club, at the Banshee Pub. And she said it was an old man dressed in black. And she saw him in the mirror behind the bar. Her character, Pam Beasley, believes in the paranormal, but her boyfriend, Jim, does not.
Right.
So he kind of debunks it as, this place has haunted lore. Like,
Yeah.
you're just convincing yourself you saw this guy. But I sent you a picture of a funeral director's name that's tied to that site, and it has the address 320 Penn Avenue in Scranton.
Undertakers. It's a cool business card.
It's a cool business card with an Undertaker image. So this episode, if you want to watch it, is season 8. It's episode 5, and the episode is called Spooked, and it was their Halloween episode.
Oh, nice.
So that is the only time as far as I can tell, that The Office mentions ghost lore.
Yeah.
On the show. And even after the show was done, they've asked the actors, hey, was there any ghost lore or any ghosts that any of you had interacted with during this time period? And everyone said no. So, unfortunately, there's no ghost lore coming from the actors.
Right.
So I just have to add more ghost lore.
That's right.
And double down on what's nearby. Also nearby is the Scranton Cultural Center, which is at 420 North Washington Avenue. And this was the Masonic Temple. And it was the Scottish Rite Cathedral in 1930. According to Haunted Scranton After Dark in the Electric City, book by A.C. Bernardi, this site has some ghosts. Staff have seen eerie lights, shadows moving around the building, and a ghost girl has been seen watching the stage. The temperature fluctuates wildly, and that's been captured by different ghost groups that have investigated the site. EVPs have been captured at that site. Alicia Van Duzer, a member of the Society of Paranormal Research and Investigation, SPRI, captured the EVP. Are you speaking for us, Tyler? Kind of like a question mark. And they were thinking, well, there's no one named Tyler in our group. What the heck are they talking about? But if you know anything about Masons, Tyler is a Masonic title. Oh. So when a Masonic meeting's happening, there's a guy that has to sit outside the door of the meeting room, and his name is Tyler. And his job...
His position is Tyler.
His position is Tyler. His job, his title, is to relay messages.
You are now Tyler.
You are Tyler.
I call you Tyler now.
Well, he has to relay messages to people that try to get into the meeting, or maybe something big is going on, like the building's on fire. So Tyler's the guy that's the liaison between what's happening in the meeting.
He was saying his position. His
position is the Tyler.
That's cool.
So... And the other ghost lore with the site is a faint bluish light has been seen in the balcony, and that's assumed to be the girl watching the performances that are going on.
Yeah.
So that I thought was pretty interesting, and those are both within walking distance of Scranton City Hall.
Nice.
Now, we also went to Cooper's.
Yeah.
Cooper's Seafood.
Which is at 701 North Washington Avenue. And this is a massive Dunder Mifflin hangout.
Yeah.
We oddly ran into Norm from Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
While we went there.
That's right.
Nice.
That was funny seeing him there.
Yeah, because this was like, was it like a week or 2 weeks after he passed?
It was like
Yeah, it was
maybe a
pretty
week,
close.
yeah.
It was really close to when he had passed.
Yeah.
So it was
We're
awesome.
saying Norm. It's what is his name? George Wendt.
George went and cut
George
out.
went- yeah.
Which, oddly enough, that was my second time getting my picture taken with a cutout of George Wendt.
That is weird.
Really?
Yeah, the first one was when I went to Boston with our friends, and we went to Cheers, and
Oh,
they had
okay.
a cutout of him there. So, yeah, second time.
Yeah, right when I saw him,
We
like
might need one for here, to be honest with you.
like when I saw him, like the first thing I did right when we walked into Cooper's was like, I'm going to sit next to Norm.
Hang out. with
You know,
Norm.
I got to.
Have to.
And then Ryan's like, all right, Christy, get over there. We got to get a picture.
Picture with Norm.
Now, in the office, like, I guess Michael Scott's character, he likes to go there to, chow down on lobster.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's where you go for your seafood, obviously. So we went there for drinks. I think I have a picture of us drink. I took a picture of us drinking. I don't know if you have a picture of
Let's
us drinking.
see.
I've heard the food there is amazing. My brother and his wife love it.
Yeah, but we
We did not eat.
we are ruled by a monster.
The pizza monster.
The pizza monster, who only lets us eat pizza.
Is that me?
Oh,
Is it you?
Am I the pizza monster?
you're the pizza monster.
Pizza monger?
Yeah, but like we couldn't be like,
Pizza
oh,
monster.
we got to go to Cooper's, but we can't eat here, guys.
Right.
It's known for its seafood. And I want to tell you, like a block away was beignets, a cafe
Oh, I
beignet.
know.
We could have beignets,
Yep.
people, but no,
Nope.
we gotta have pizza.
Nothing but pizza for you.
And this day was way too much pizza.
No lobster for you. But Cooper's, I mean, I thought it was an amazing place. I mean, it had the great office merchandise
Oh, the gift store. Yeah, they had a gift store. All
gift
kinds
shop
of cool
was
stuff
great.
in there.
And they had the
They even had,
pirates
like,
all around, and
Transformers and like weird stuff in cases. Like they had all
Yeah.
kinds of weird collections.
and that's the one with the octopus on the ceiling too, right? Or on the roof.
on the roof.
On the roof,
Yeah.
there was an
Yeah.
octopus. It's the first place that we went to that actually I can guarantee our guests, if you want to see a ghost, you can see a ghost. If you find the diver's helmet
Yeah, I
and
remember
you
this
look
now.
into the diver's helmet, they have a ghost
Yes.
on display.
Where is he?
And they also have all these other games and stuff, like arcade machines. They had a
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Zoltar.
That's right.
Zoltar.
That's right.
Zoltar.
Yeah, some whatever.
I think
Yeah.
I did do that when I was.
Which
in
From
does-
what's that from Big, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but they actually weren't made before the movie. They're all the Zoltars that we see
From after.
are from after, and they're
Yeah.
each created by one company makes some
Mm-hmm.
now, but a lot of people make Zoltars.
Made their own versions.
Made
of
their
it.
own versions of
Just
it.
ripping off the movie.
So,
But what about this diver's helmet?
if you look into it, you'll see a ghost.
Oh,
I can guarantee
Dare
you.
to gaze into the haunted helmet.
And you said about
Did
other.
you look into it?
I did. I even took a picture, but I chose not to share it with the podcast.
I like that.
Because my theory is, if you want to see the ghost of Cooper's, I want you to go check out that place
Yep.
because I think it's an amazing spot. Don't go with a pizza monster and try the seafood. You know,
They need some seafood pizza. Then we could try it.
maybe they had seafood pizza. We should have asked.
We should have. That'd be yummy.
I would have been down for that. So,
there's us.
now here's where we have to deviate from Scranton's list.
Where?
Right here.
Right now on stop 7.
Who?
Us.
Pizza monster.
Pizza Monster. Sight's stop number 7 is supposed to be Alfredo's Pizza.
Alfredo's Pizza.
The good pizza.
Is it? Wait. Is it Pizza by Alfredo's?
No, that's the bad one.
Okay.
Alfredo's Pizza Cafe.
It's actually
Alfredo's Pizza is the
Cafe.
good one.
Yeah.
But for our viewers, you're going to have to wait until the end of the episode for the review. We're not allowed to give spoilers, so we're going to skip stop 7
Yeah.
and go to stop 8. So stop 8 is Poor Richard's Pub.
Nice.
Which is at 125 Beach Street, and it was really hard to find because remember when we were driving up to it, it's in a building called Idle Hours Entertainment, And
Oh, that's right.
And when I saw Idle Hours Entertainment, I thought, is this a strip club?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's.
And then all of a sudden you
strippy.
started walking faster for some reason. It was weird.
oh yeah.
Started getting his singles out and
He's
counting
like,
them.
"Anybody else
I was
have
like, how many
change?"
ones do I got? Come on, Ryan.
Let's be
spot me.
prepared here.
So,
It was not a strip club. It was called.
It was not a strip club.
It's a bar slash. They had food.
Yeah, I guess they had food too. So, trying to get to where I'm at with that. Okay.
Poor Richards. What was the name about?
It's an iconic bar from The Office, and once again, an Irish bar. This is where the team has their St. Patrick's Day party.
Oh.
At the pub.
I don't know if I remember that one off the top of my head.
I don't either.
St. Patrick's Day.
I
episode.
remember them mentioning, like, I'm going to Port Richards and stuff a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like multiple times.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they'd mentioned going
It was
there,
like
but
a-
it was the St. Patrick's Day episode that they actually go there.
Went
Yeah.
there. Okay.
And then your cup
My cup is from there.
is from Port Richards Pub.
Yep, and it says, "Ain't no party like a Scranton party, 'cause a Scranton party don't stop."
That's
Which is just great. I even have a
Michael
picture
Scott.
of that.
Cup of Code. Today's episode is brought to you by Cup O Code. Need a website or marketing solution that works as hard as you do? At Cup of Code, they don't just build websites. They create digital solutions that grow your business. From expert web design to targeted marketing, including Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, and billboards, they've got you covered. Dream, design, develop. Visit cupofcode.com and take your business to the next level.
You guys were saying you don't remember it, but here's the episode list of what that was on.
Okay.
The Dundee Season 2, Episode 1. Halloween Season 2, Episode 5. Christmas Party Season 2, Episode 10. Branch Closing Season 3, Episode 7. Cocktails Season 3, Episode 18.
This is all the mentions of this place?
Yes, and when they go to it. Local Ad, Season 4, Episode 9. St. Patrick's Day, Episode 6, or Season 6, Episode 19. The Boat, Season 9, Episode 6. And AARM, Part 1 and 2, Season 9, Episodes 24 and 25.
Yeah.
So, like, Poor Richard's Pub, if you're an Office fan, get drunk there.
You gotta.
And
Man,
they
It's a
sell-
real place.
Who did they know on the Office staff, though? That's what I want to know. Like, how did they get such good?
Why did
like,
they pick that one?
Yeah, like such good
Maybe they were
sponsorship.
easy to work with, or who knows?
Yeah, yeah.
What I remember is it wasn't
It's like
large.
free commercial for them.
Wasn't huge of a place either.
No, it wasn't. It was just little.
It was like a little bar. They had a ton of T-shirts. You could tell that they get a lot of office people.
Yeah.
Like stopping in to
I would
check that
make
out.
all those T-shirts too.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
And the drink that my cup came. Anyway.
Yeah, you said it. No, you didn't.
No, I said it wrong. But when you walk in there was a sign that was like the Office special. I forget what it was called, but you got. It was probably only like $8, but you got to keep the cup then.
You get the cup
for free.
with it.
I was actually very
And it was
jealous you
good.
got a cup. I didn't get a
Yeah.
cup. You know,
It was a good drink too. I liked it. You would have liked it.
Maybe next time we
Yeah.
go back.
There you go. We'll be back.
So, like, Port Richards Pub's definitely one of those places you got to check out. So, stops 9 is the Electric City sign, which we went during the day, so it wasn't quite as beautiful.
Right.
But the Electric City sign is at 507 Linden Street in Scranton, and this is really close to City Hall.
It's a beautiful building.
Like you can go to City Hall and look right across at it and get a good shot.
Yeah.
But go there at night. Don't be like us. Get the full effect of the Electric City sign. So fans of The Office remember the iconic line from the hilarious Lazy Scranton video, a parody orientation created by Michael Scott and Dwight Schrute to welcome new Dunder Mifflin employees. In the video, they rap about Scranton's landmarks, including the famous Electric City sign. So, obviously, it's iconic, and the episode that appears on is called The Merger, found in Season 3, Episode 8. So that brings us to Courthouse Square, since the sign's literally across the street from it. We'll just shoot right over to
From this building.
from that building.
Yep.
It's like literally the sign is facing the courthouse.
Yeah.
And the Courthouse Square is a huge, massive area. It's a large complex. So the Courthouse Square is at 200 North Washington Avenue, and it appears on the drug testing episode. Where Dwight takes on the role of volunteer sheriff's deputy. The site has a lady in white ghost. Which, I mean, how many
Everywhere
times?
has a lady in white or a woman in white. Is there
I
a
know.
difference between a lady and a woman in white?
I don't think so.
Right. Interchangeable?
No, I think it's pretty
In that case, I think.
interchangeable.
Yeah.
But also, ghosts that actually happen at the courthouse are lights turn on and off by themselves. The third floor, people hear footsteps and feel cold spots in that building itself. And in the 2000s, a janitor saw a lady in white in the hallway, and other staff have seen her as well. And
This is the second time you mentioned the cold spots. Maybe can you explain a little bit about why that's...
yeah, like cold spots, there's theories to why there's cold spots. They think that like a ghost trying to materialize draws energy from the environment in the form of heat. And while it takes the heat to turn that into power to manifest, it makes the area cold. Because one thing a lot of ghost hunters will say is that before they have a paranormal experience, the hairs on their arms will stick up. They'll feel cold.
Right.
But then the ghostly activity happens. It's not like a reaction to ghostly activity. It's a precursor. So that's why a lot of ghost hunters think that maybe they're pulling the heat to generate this energy to show themselves or to
Interesting.
knock on a door or whatever they're going to do.
Okay.
And it's
I mean, you use things to detect temperature when we're ghost hunting.
yeah,
right?
we have a device that will blink either red if it's getting hotter or blue if it's getting colder. So we can know if the temperature's fluctuating. And it's only going to do that if it jumps a few degrees, something that's out of the ordinary.
I think it was 2 degrees or something, right?
Yeah, like it has to jump. And for a paranormal investigator, when you're using a thermometer, an ambient or a laser thermometer, you're going to want to see a drastic change of like 5 to 10 degrees is really what you're looking for.
Oh, okay, even more.
You want it to be even
Noticeably cold.
a noticeably quick shift. Because if you're investigating a house and you start your investigation at 7 p.m., and it's 75 degrees, well, it's obviously going to get cooler because it's at night.
Right.
So if it starts dipping down in temperature in a gradual way, that's completely normal, natural. Right. It's going to happen in every home.
Explainable.
But if it's 75 degrees 1 minute, and then 2 minutes later it's 55 degrees,
right?
That's a big difference. There's something happening to make that temperature change.
Sure.
So that's when other ghost hunters will take a FLIR camera.
Yeah.
Like you could take a thermal imaging camera,
right,
and like scan a house. And they use this in construction to see, is there drafts at windows?
Oh.
Is there holes in the seams of the walls?
It takes like a thermal picture?
It takes a thermal picture. So you can actually, one of the ways that is actually used is to detect drafts in buildings.
That's cool.
But then firefighters will use it to find latent hot spots in a house when the fire looks like it's out, but maybe it's still stuck in a wall somewhere.
That's cool.
A little bit of cinders, So it has
A use.
a very good use.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, I got you.
No. I think it's great. Like, I take some things for granted, and I don't think about that some of the terms or concepts aren't just
And that's
universal.
what we've mentioned before, but just...
Yeah, and we want to mention it all the time, too, because if you think about it, this might be a person's first time tuning
Joining
into
us, right.
to our podcast, and they might have missed the episode where we talk all about it.
Sure.
So, now I love the courthouse, not just because of the Lady in White. Ladies in White are about as thrilling to me as Crybaby Bridges, you know?
Dime a dozen kind of thing.
They're everywhere. What I like about the courthouse is the Jason Miller bust.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the Jason Miller, for those that don't know, was a Scranton native. He was an actor, and he was in the movie The Exorcist. He played Father Damien Karras.
There you go.
In 1973.
Nice job.
And he also comes back in for The Exorcist 3. I'm not 100% certain on what year that came out.
Maybe early 90s, mid 90s.
Yeah, it was years later.
Yeah.
But he didn't do Exorcist 2.
No. That movie was weird and not very good.
Not a really good
second one.
telling
Who
enough.
were we just talking to about this?
It was
that
on
Chris
the-
McKinnell?
No, it was
we did
the pig
talk to-
episode, wasn't it?
Well, we both.
Both.
We talked to Chris McKinnell about it because for our guests
That's
that don't
right.
know, the Smurl House in West Pittston is just a hop, skip, and a jump from Scranton.
Right outside, yeah.
So this guy, Jason Miller, who had played the father in The Exorcist, when the Smurl haunting goes on, just like everybody else, he's intrigued.
He's curious.
And he traveled from Scranton to West Pittston to meet with the Smurls to see what was going on. And it was like our friend Maxim Purick just published a book. I mean, we have a copy of it here called The Smurl Haunting. And he details that haunting a lot. But he does, I think he might even mention about Jason Miller going there.
Yeah.
But the haunted lore is Jason Miller actually dies in Scranton.
Oh, really?
He had a heart attack at the one pub. It was
that's
called
weird.
Farley's Eatery and Pub in 2001 and died of a heart attack.
Oh, wow.
So when he dies, his ashes were added to the bust that we saw.
Oh, that's cool.
And the bust was sculpted by his friend Paul Sorvino, who knew him.
Isn't
Mia
that
Sorvino's dad?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Paul Sorvino. Yeah, you know.
I think so.
I know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Paul
Very famous.
worked really diligently on this bust because he said that one thing that Jason Miller had was very striking eyes. So when you look
They were
at
dark.
the bust,
Yeah.
he worked on the eyes quite a lot. So people get a haunting presence from these eyes. But because his ashes are supposedly in the bust, the urban legend is if you put your ear up to the bust, you will hear the power of Christ compels you.
Yeah.
I thought you were joking last time when you said that. That's for real? That's really what people say?
I thought it was a joke too.
I think it's just an urban legend.
Yeah.
Because they're
Sounds like something
Jason
my dad
Miller
would
was
have told
so
me.
well known as an actor. There was a play that was performed, and I heard that his ashes were brought onto stage.
Wow.
So here's where that's part of the confusion, though.
Yeah.
Is if his ashes can be on the stage?
Yeah.
Was it part of his ashes were put in the bust?
How many ashes we got here?
Well, I mean, a lot of people divvy up ashes, so I don't know if part of a little bit of ashes
You
were
get
added to
some
the
ash.
bust.
Yeah.
You get some
Look
ash.
under your seats.
Y'all get
You look under your
ashes.
seat. If you have human remains under your seat,
You're lucky.
You win. So, I don't really count that as a haunting, but it's definitely interesting in an urban legend. And if you like The Exorcist, go hang out with the Father Damien Karras.
Plus, I like that he went to the Smurl house. By the way, it's like 23 minutes. It's not far.
Yeah, it's not far at all. And but I also, while we're at the courthouse, I want to bring up a murder because why not?
Do it.
He's talking about so the courthouse murder is around the year 1932. A guy named Joseph Kosh had been released from jail in Auburn, New York. Okay, he met a girl named Victoria Smolinski, and her alias was Marie King. Now, the reason she has an alias is she was a brothel owner.
Oh.
So they had, this is kind of a holiday thing. We could have done this for a holiday. They had a Thanksgiving meal together, and he wanted to spend the night, but she refused. So he left her house and came back with a 15-inch bread knife.
Oh, jeez.
And
So he doesn't handle rejection very well.
No,
And a bread knife to boot.
A bread knife, yeah, like that. That's that real long,
pretty sure
thin
they're
thing
dull
with a
on
little
the end.
serrated edge.
Yeah.
Not cool.
Serrated.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, it could have been
Slicer.
pointier back 100 years ago. Who knows?
So this guy stabs her 20 times and kills her.
With the
Jeez.
bread
With
knife.
a bread knife.
Oh, no.
And the reason I bring him up is because he was hung at the courthouse square where we were standing. So he's near where the John Mitchell Memorial statue is today. So for people that go there, you can. I would assume that maybe this Victoria, maybe even though she's a brothel owner, like she died a horrible way.
Yeah.
Like she could be the lady in white. Like I know people
Oh.
say a lady in white is more than likely someone that's pure and innocent or lost love.
But that doesn't make sense because aren't ghosts usually in the clothes they die in? That we talked about that,
Possibly,
right?
And if you die at night, I mean, a lot of people have
Nightgowns.
Nightgowns.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think
Interesting.
that's why there's so many ladies in white,
white.
because
The nightgown
typically,
industry.
yeah, the nightgown industry
Big
did
nightgown.
it. Big
is behind
nightgown
all
did it.
this.
So
Just manufacturing women in white.
yeah, I don't think just because a person has known the touch of a man makes a woman any less pure either.
Yeah.
So I think it's an outdated concept.
Sure.
You know, to think that a woman is any less innocent, you know, no matter what her experience levels are.
I think it's just a way of explaining it, I think.
Yeah, I think, there's
I'm
a
still
lo-
with nightgowns.
And it could just be
Exactly.
It could just be that's the color that the energy comes in most. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, true.
Maybe it takes more to manifest
like
the color.
opaque.
yeah,
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know?
Maybe these blue lights.
Yeah,
are like
they're still on black and white
really-
TV, you know? Like it took a little while.
You know, there's a point to this because have you ever heard of a ghost like wearing a paisley shirt?
No.
You know?
No, it's usually pretty simple.
It's usually white, black,
Yeah.
maybe a solid color.
Yeah.
But yeah, who
Interesting.
knows?
I think we're onto something there.
So the last place I want to talk about with Scranton is the Hotel German, which is at 326 Spruce Street in Scranton. This building was constructed in 1895, and part of the haunted lore could be because a carpenter named Charlie Weiss fell 80 feet to his death during the construction. Now, staff encounter a ghost called Eleanor at the site, who is thought to be an actress from the 1930s, and it said she fell to her death from the hotel from the 6th or 7th floor. In 2010, a paranormal team claimed to make contact with Eleanor, and they said her last name started with B, and the date of her death was May 2nd, 1940.
Wow, they got a lot of specific
Wow.
information there.
They did, and I'm going to debunk it all.
Okay,
Yeah.
So,
I love when it's specific because
Yeah.
it's probably a lie. First of all, are you going to talk about this picture? The
Which picture?
The newspaper clipping?
I will. I'll get
Okay.
there. Celestial Water Games. Looking for the place where the adventure never ends? Go to Celestial Water Games, located on Market Street in Sunbury, Pennsylvania.
They sell accessories for merchandise for various tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons, and also trading card games like Magic the Gathering.
Celestial Water Games is a great place to game and meet new people while playing in their weekly gaming events. Additionally, even if there isn't a gaming event happening at that time, their play space is open and free for all ages to enjoy some casual games with friends.
Yep.
Be sure to check out them out on Facebook at Celestial Water Games for their daily post on their weekly events. In 1947, not 1940, on August 21st, not May 2nd,
Right.
Ethel White, who was 29 years old, and her husband checked into the hotel. They were there from Buffalo, New York, Her husband's name was James, and they had a 3-year-old daughter named Barbara. Now, Barbara was still in Buffalo. They did not bring her on this trip.
Is it Barbara or Brabra?
Barbara.
Okay, Brabra.
Barbara. And they checked into room 724. Now, that would check out with the Eleanor ghost, it's either 6th or 7th floor. So maybe there's a parallel. So James wanted to meet a friend at another hotel. He tries calling the guy. He doesn't answer, so he's like, I'm just going to run over there and run into my friend.
Yeah.
So he asks his wife, Ethel, do you want to come with me? No, I don't want to come. He's like, fine, I'll be right back. So James leaves to go meet his friend at the Hotel Casey. He left at 8:30 p.m. Ethel didn't want to go, and he returns at about 8:55.
Okay.
So just a few
Quick
minutes.
trip.
A
20 minutes?
very quick trip. And because when he met his friend, they had arranged to have a late meal together, and he was coming back to his hotel to get his wife. So at 8:55, he gets back there. He finds the Spruce Street is packed with people, and the power line is knocked out. A woman had jumped from the building, and the only witness to it was a guy named Eugene Tedesco.
Okay.
Now, Eugene Tedesco was waiting for a bus, and he saw a woman falling from the building, and she hit a telephone wire. And it turns out it was Ethel. So James is then told by the hotel manager that he avoids this crowd, walks into the hotel, and the hotel manager's like, pulls him aside and had to break the news that it was his wife that jumped. So the manager's name was Thomas Ryan. And when asked about why would she jump, there was no reason for this. This couple was going to be moving to like Washington, D.C. to be closer to his job. Like life
Never saw it coming, huh?
never saw it coming, supposedly. So she did leave a note. The note said, I've been wrong about everything. And the word every was underlined. So it doesn't really...
Not the whole word everything, just every.
Just the word every of the everything.
Interesting.
And the watch Ethel was wearing was stopped at 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
So that means... Oh, and the guy that had seen her jump saw a figure in the window of the room she was in.
Really?
After she jumped. So the question is, it's never really been solved. Like, she was determined to be, unalived herself, is how they figured it out.
Yeah.
But if this guy, Eugene Tedesco, saw a figure in the room, was it another person that came to the room right after the husband left and after?
Right.
Or was he seeing the husband before the husband actually left? So,
like that was his alibi.
going to see my
set
friend
up
was my
the
alibi.
At 8:32, which is 2 minutes after 8:30.
And depending if you adjust the watch,
Sure.
back 5 minutes, you could kind of like be out of there.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
And what
make
years did you say? This was like 1940s?
this is 1947.
1947.
So, being that she says, I've been so wrong about everything, some people have said maybe there was infidelity, either on her part or his part.
Yeah.
But something was going on. There's more to the story. We just don't know what it was.
Sure.
Did anybody ever question if it was her handwriting or not?
Not that I know of. And the police thought that James had an airtight alibi. Maybe judging by the watch and all this. So the question
or
I
whatever.
propose is Eleanor really Ethel White? And that the name Eleanor, the ghost Eleanor, is really the ghost Ethel White. Oh. So...
Yeah, it's true because you're thinking like old timey names.
But there's
start with
I did
E.
send you a picture that shows the from the day that she died, where it shows the.
It's ridiculous.
path.
If this was in a newspaper, it's ridiculous.
We drove over where Ethel died.
Oh.
While we were in Scranton. So I wanted to bring this story up. I was going to actually just not add it, and because I think it merits more in-depth analysis.
Yeah.
Because there's other problems when they were asking about when they said who she was that died. They gave the wrong age for her.
This ghost hunting group.
No, not the ghost hunting group. The hotel at the time.
Oh.
They gave the wrong age for the girl, and they gave the address of her husband's job in Washington instead of the Buffalo address. And like when they checked in from their Buffalo address.
Weird.
So how would they have gotten another address also connected to the husband? You know, there's
Maybe
a lot
hotel
of
concierge saw husband leave.
I don't know.
She wasn't down with his advances, and so he pushed her out the window.
Something is fishy about it. And the other problem is this James guy, her husband, like her body is supposedly, sent back to Buffalo. Fine. I've checked in Buffalo at the graves, and I have not been able to locate her grave yet.
Oh.
And at all.
Oh.
What about good old James? Did he marry quickly afterwards? Did you know?
That's the other big question.
Yeah.
James disappears from the records.
What?
Oh.
So like after this, like I can't
Well, who
find
knows
where-
in that situation then? 'Cause
Maybe
I don't know what happens to James.
were those two? Who knows?
And what happened to their kid?
No idea.
Were they ever real people?
I have no idea.
You know what I mean?
I think they faked their deaths and then went on
You don't
to
have
be
to cry, Christy.
to lead a life of crime, like Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah,
I think they did.
Peaced out.
Yep.
I just think it's an interesting story, and I really would love. Now we can't go to the German hotel because it's now the German apartments.
Yeah.
They now rent it out as
Right.
apartments.
Wow.
So we could become friends, or like go to bars in Scranton and befriend someone that lives in the German apartments, and then try to get to investigate. But
Nah, I'm good.
it's
He's
just
scaredy cat. He doesn't want to run into stuff.
He's more about the pizza.
Yeah.
He's in it for the pizza.
Pizza monster.
So speaking of pizza, like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
we get to go back to stop number 7 and talk about Alfredo's Pizza.
So if you watch the show, you know about Alfredo's Pizza. It's a great episode too.
Yeah, it's the good pizza, like you said.
Yeah.
Now, I thought when we were planning this out, I wanted to just say before we get to the review, I thought that there was a pizza by Alfredo's,
Right.
Which was
We
the
were gonna try
bad
both
pizza.
of 'em.
We were like, we're going to try the good pizza and the bad pizza. I'm sorry, people. The pizza by Alfredo's is just made for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. But I think if we ever want to have a pizza shop, I think we should start one called
Oh my
Pizza by
gosh.
Alfredo's up in Scranton.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, instantly you'd get a whole
You
bunch
should
of people
not have
go
said
there.
that on here. We should have done that idea.
We might not have had a podcast.
Right.
Ryan would be
That's a great idea. We're doing that.
Pizza
flinging
monger.
pizza. Pizza
Well,
by
we did go to
Alfredo's.
Alfredo's Pizza Café in Scranton. It was a fancier place. It had cloth napkins, which is not regular for us in pizza
Yeah.
joints. It was Old Ford style, so it took like 20 to 25 minutes to make it. And what does Old Ford style mean? Like
It's typically like
creamier
rectangular, creamier cheese, thicker crust, crispier
And the
edges.
sauce has onions.
Sometimes, not always.
or
But,
more of an oniony flavor.
Yeah,
the one we
place-
went to that
I think out of the 3 places we went, 2 of them had onions.
that's right.
And the one did not.
That I wonder if that's a strictly Scranton Old Forge, because I've had Old
Right.
Forge pizza that did not have the onions.
I was going to say
in
most
it.
Old Forge pizzas I'm aware of.
Yeah.
No, I
hasn't.
think
But
that's.
there,
I
it
think
was like-
I think in Scranton, the onions is the traditional.
They call it the regular, right?
The
Or
regular.
whatever.
That's
Yeah.
what they said.
Don't be giving me onions, no regular. So Steven, big score, 4.25 out of 5.
I loved it.
Awesome flavor. Cheese reminded me of Coal Region style, so that Old Ford style. Would have gotten a better score had the crust been a little bit more buttery. Would the crust have a little more buttery coating to it? Too dry, but I enjoyed this pizza. So dry and 4.25. Wow.
Well, you have to imagine Pizza La Oven
Oh yeah.
is the place that we ate at before that.
Right.
And
Oh, so that
their
was good
pizza
pizza.
was incredible on the crust. So I'm a little bit rougher on everyone else.
It's tough being
that
later
day.
in the day. Christy, monster score 4.75 out of 5.
Yep.
I
I really liked this pizza.
don't think you've done that maybe once before.
One other time, I think it was James's pizza that I gave.
So there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
4.75.
Coleregion. Yeah, it was great pizza.
He says, I was considering a 5 out of 5 had the bottom of the crust been as crispy as the edges and corners. So the bottom of the crust.
Yes. Yeah, it was a little bit soggy on the bottom, but it was loaded with all good stuff on top, so it's going to be a little bit
It's gonna
soggy.
happen.
But yeah, the edges were great.
Pepperoni provided a great amount of spice and mixed with the sauce and cheese. Sauce and cheese. This did remind me of the hot cheese from the Cole region of PA. Mm-hmm. I think it'll be a fantastic reheat.
It was.
yeah.
It was.
Good.
What'd you give it?
I don't know this one. I didn't like this one so much. I'm not an Old Forge style guy. 2.75 out of 5. So still decent score.
Wow.
Pizza was
That's
not
harsh.
This pizza was not my thing. Cheese was very creamy and stuck to the roof of my mouth and teeth.
That's what she said.
Sauce, they're nice. Sauce was good. Crust was okay, but not quite the cook I like on it. This is what I imagine when people say Old Forge style. So for me, that was typical Old Forge style. 2.75, but 2 monster scores for this place too.
Thanks to Cup of Code again.
In honor of this high score, I'm presenting Christy with a Dundee Award.
The Dundee.
The Dundee.
She gets a Dundee Award
Nice.
for having picked the such a high score for
highest pizza score for the day.
Alfredos. And
That's
Ryan,
awesome.
for being the lowest, you just get picked on for the rest of the night.
All right, Pizza Monster.
We could give you a Dundee Award for the longest brown hair of the group.
Longest brown.
Oh, there we go. Now you keep it. That's yours.
I love it.
It on the
shelf.
I did take out the cherry candies because they sucked.
Oh,
so
yeah?
now it is just mint
Oh, it came with
candy.
candy.
Yeah, it had cherry candy. That's such an
That's
old man
funny.
thing.
Now it's good
That's
candy.
cool.
Steve made sure it was good candy.
Well,
for
thank you.
Well, that was our trip to Scranton.
That
Yeah.
was.
That was a fun time.
Yeah, we
We
had a great
packed a
time.
lot in that day.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we even didn't mention Bartari. We went to Bartari.
Oh, yeah,
too.
that's right.
Bartari.
Yeah, a
That
bar.
was the bar
booze
arcade.
Arcade.
And
Bartari.
Bar, booze, arcade. It was a cool, that
Atari.
was a fun vibe. Bowling, I think they had in there.
Yeah, I think so.
It was huge. That place
Pinball
was
machines,
huge.
a lot of
Yeah.
pinball machines, which I
Bartari.
like.
Definitely a fun place
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great day.
And really close to the Steamtown Mall, if I remember correctly.
I think they were all, kind of right there.
I think it was like within a block.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, please, I know we say this every time, but it does make a difference if you comment or if you hit that subscribe button
Yep.
on YouTube or
Yeah, and
give us a
also,
like.
we are going to be having a Patreon page here set up pretty soon. So it's not set up yet, but be on the lookout for that. And like Ryan was saying, if anybody has any comments, anything happened to you in Scranton you want to talk about, that any of the places that we were at, makes a really big difference. Any kind of like, subscribe, share, we really appreciate it. Thank you guys all for joining us. Really means a lot. Join us next time you crave a slice of the paranormal.
This podcast was produced by Stone State Entertainment.